Hey everyone, this is VSG Steve with my week 46 post-op update for the people who are new to this channel. Thanks for joining me. I had VSG surgery back in June 2016 and my starting weight at that stage was 155.5 kilos. I'm now down to 96.6 kilos or 213 pounds, which means I've lost just shy of 60 kilos or 58.9 kilos and about 130 pounds. So I haven't done an update for a couple of weeks, just been really snowed under with work and things like that. So apologise, I haven't done anything. So the other thing that we've had lots of flus and sickness, and I had some dental issues and all sorts of things in the last couple of weeks. So I haven't really had much chance to do an update. But I think last time I did an update, I was talking about it was post my big triathlon and looking at what I was planning on doing next and things like that. So yeah, been doing quite a bit of running and a bit of swimming, probably not as much as I was, but I'm still doing enough. And it's quite interesting because I caught up with a couple of friends last weekend and they were saying, "Oh, how's your training going?" And I said, "Oh, I've been a bit quiet the last couple of weeks." And then they said, "Oh, so what have you been doing?" And I said, "Oh, probably 2 runs a week and about one swim a week and 1 bike ride a week." And they're going, "And that's quiet." And I said, "Yeah, well, that's my life. That's what I'm doing." My theory is, and I think I've said this in previous videos, is I think I'm starting to get to that point. I feel quite honoured to have hadn't made this decision and really want to be able to use everything I've got in the sense of what I've been able to achieve through this surgery. So that's what's been happening. But one of the things I have been focusing on is I've now made a decision to try and aim for a half marathon run in the end of July. So that's what I'm training up for at the moment. I've got a 10-week program that starts next week, but I've been doing a little bit more running around with it. So, and trying to do a little bit more speed work with my run. So my achievement in the last couple of weeks was I did a 7-kilometre run and got under 42 minutes. That means each kilometre I'm doing less than 6 minute kilometres, which I'm really quite stoked about. So I've been doing a lot more speed work and track work and things like that, so that kind of stuff. So anyway, one thing I wanted to add on to, it's quite interesting. I'm finding there's a lot of the people that I've been following over the time. Some of them have started to slow down in making videos and like including myself. But just wanted to notice that there's probably a new generation of people coming through at the moment, and it's quite interesting, like seeing some of those posts that are coming through Instagram and through Facebook and through YouTube and things like that. And I just wanted to, if you've been around for a little while, and it's really good to actually go back and watch some of those newies that are coming through, because I think the more we get out, I think we've been able to get so much from some of the veterans in the community, and I feel like it's maybe starting to our time to actually step up and actually start supporting some of those people that are just going through the surgery. And I know there's a kind of, those veterans are always going to be out there helping people through and all that kind of stuff. But it's also, being that I'm 11 months out, so it's still quite new to me in the sense in remembering how some of the things I dealt with, and it also reminds me of some of the things that you dealt with as you're going through the surgery. So I wanted to highlight a couple of people that I've been able to link into lately. One of them's finding me with VSG. So Claire's from Newcastle, I think, in Australia, going through her pre-diet at the moment. So please go out there and check her videos out. She's fantastic. There's another SBL from VSG who's from the States, another guy. So those guys out there, get out there and follow SBL. He's a couple of months out from surgery now, and he's really kicking goals and things like that. So it's really great to hear. Another one, the Aussie Dom. He's just a couple of weeks out of surgery, I think, and it's great to have another guy out there another Aussie guy going through the process. So it's really really quite cool to be doing. And then also wanted to highlight that Elle's journey to a good health. Elle, who's pretty big inspiration for me and a big inspiration for a lot of people out there, who's now training up for her half Ironman triathlon, which is happening in the next couple of weeks, and then her next step is to train for an Ironman later in the year. So, and she's brought back all her old videos and got her videos back online, and I know she does lots and lots of posts on Instagram. So those kind of guys. Also, I want to highlight Hayley, she's only a couple of months out of surgery, and I know Hayley's starting to get quite a big following. Another local Melbourne girl who's going through it. So I just wanted to highlight those guys. Cool. It's great to have those newies coming through, and if there's any other newies out there who people want to highlight, please leave them down the post down the bottom, and as I'm always keen to actually start following some other people, and especially if they're blokes. So the more blokes we can get in here filming, and the more support we can give those guys, the better. So, all right, see you later, guys, and hope to speak to you soon. Bye.